Hey everyone, Jim Phoenix here, and boy am I not tired. Today on a special motherfucker day, Mother's Day episode,
Yeah.
we've got, I know, right? We've
My
got
mother's
Friday the
listening.
13th, part 1. Mommie Dearest, or Mummy Dearest, it might be with Tara Reid or not. And the original Psych Ho 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 Ho. All of this and more on the next Streamin Demons, unless Brian kind of like internet kills off again, then I'll be talking to myself.
It might. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. All of this and more on the next Streamin Demons. I think we should go to like a Grammy.
I think I should.
For this podcast. I think we should get one for the fucking intro music.
I should get something. A spooky or whatever.
A spoopy. I'll give you like a fucking spoopy. I'll give you my spoopies. Oh, hey everyone, Jim Phoenix. Boy, we definitely do not tape this all in one shot. Now, if you are new to Streamin Demons, welcome. This is the best show on the internet. We definitely write this show 100%, and we take so well care of what we say and do.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not new to the show, Brannick shit's fixed again, bitches. Woot woot. Now, if you're wondering why Jim says bitches a lot, it's because every time I swear, we're donating $1 to Gina Davis Institute on Gender in Media.
Something. Oh,
so every time I fucking swear, it's $1. Real dollars, not that Canadian shit. An actual real fucking dollar.
$4.
Every time I fucking swear,
$5.
Gina Davis Institute gets some fucking money for this shit.
6. Is that what I'm doing this episode? Am I just counting?
Maybe. You're just fucking counting how much I swear. I believe
late.
I know, right? But if you are also new to Streamin Demons, the premise is simple. I talk about a movie, Box talks about a movie, we talk about a movie together, and then we move on for lives.
Yep.
That's kind of how it goes.
We do a little handshake, and then we walk away. We part ways.
We do hand stuff, and we part ways.
Yes.
We do hands. If you could see my browser history, if you could actually see our fucking texts.
I don't want to. You could not pay me Gina Davis money to
Discord. Well, I don't. Okay, put it this way: the last text from me to you on Discord were the Guar from Bad Dragon.
Yeah,
and then it goes like the
sad.
drone from Lovecraft's from Bad Dragon, I think.
Yeah,
and then it goes like something about movies, and then Super Freshman Part Balls deodorant.
Yeah, for a friend.
It's not for me.
And we're not sponsored by them yet. Yeah.
Not yet.
Fingers crossed.
Well, fingers going somewhere. All right. So
I have a movie for you later. I'm just gonna put that out there. It's called Nutsack. And I will review this one later, but not on our Mother's Day episode. No.
We're talking. Oh man, I should have done some fucking Mummy. I should have done Mommie Dearest.
We already did Mommie Dearest. You can't rewatch.
Yeah, but I want to talk about Tara Reid again.
Well, you can't. Well, she was only in it for 5 minutes.
Hey, if I was only into something for 5 minutes, it's actually. What was it? Okay. No. Oh,
Where's my
Gina Davis would be like, for Gina Davis Institute. Like, how the fuck did we get these assholes to?
Why do we have so much money today?
I'm waiting for one of the charities to just go, no, we're good. Thanks.
Please don't give us your money.
It's
gross and it's limp and
tainted.
It's wet.
It's tainted and it doesn't even have the ball deodorant on it.
Yeah.
I don't know how quarters can be sticky anymore, but all right, Box. What was your movie? You're going first.
What's your movie? My movie I actually watched with my mother for Mother's Day. It is a little
cares? Pain.
That's rude. Pain. That's rude. That's my mother. It's a little known movie called Mommie Dearest. I'm just kidding. It's not a little. Actually, it got a Razzie Award, which I don't understand because I think it's a great movie. Which I saw. This is my 5th time watching it, and it was her first time. And
how did Mommie Dearest get a fucking Razzie?
It got a Razzie.
How old are the Razzies?
Old.
This is fucking Mommie Dearest. Like, the what? Who's that story again? Like, not Faye Dunaway. It's
I'm pretty sure it got a Razzie. I thought it did. Thought I read that
Mommie
somewhere.
Dearest. Joan
Mommy.
Crawford. It is Faye Dunaway
Yeah, it's
with
Faye Dunaway.
fucking Joan Crawford. The
Yeah,
Joan Crawford story.
yeah.
It's from
People
fucking
did
81.
people did not like it.
Oh, I
People did
loved
not
it.
like it. I know, it's
It was
great.
fucked up.
It's great.
It was fucked. Why didn't
So,
people like it? I mean, yeah.
why they didn't like it? They thought it
I
was
guess I
over
can
the
let you talk about the
top.
fucking
They
movie.
thought yeah, you could. Um, no, so, this is like I said, this is, the, 5th time I've seen it. The first time my mom saw it. Um, the funny thing and why I probably shouldn't have kids is, like, even to the pool part, when I would watch it before, I'm like, I don't see anything wrong with this relationship.
There's
Just
nothing wrong with this
like,
relationship. It's a
yeah, that
love
makes
story.
sense. Yeah, the world isn't fair. You got to toughen those kids up. Um, now that I have a cat, it's I think different because I will spoil the shit out of her. There's
Ah,
one for me. Um, but
yeah.
anyway, so it's about Joan Crawford. And honestly, the villain of this movie, and I would say it's a horror movie. It's a horror drama.
Fucking Joan Crawford.
Is mental illness.
Oh, I thought this villain was Joan fucking Crawford because that's what it looks like.
Well, yes and no. She's both
Oh,
victim and also perpetrator. Um,
she's both victim and Faye Dunaway.
and Faye Dunaway,
Fucking,
who who
she's a bunch
did
of fucking things.
who did a phenomenal job. Who did a
Yes.
phenomenal job
Doo,
as
doo,
Joan
doo,
Crawford.
doo. Yes.
Um, just
And most
because
crowd needs to go, who the fuck's Joan Crawford? Oh, go on.
oh, what happened to Baby Jane? I mean, like, tons and tons and tons of
They're
movies.
like, what happened to what now? Baby J.
Jane. Which I should cover at some point because I really like that movie
Yeah, so
too.
people know what the fuck the movie is.
Oh my gosh, it's such a good anyway, so this movie is all
It's
about the
so
life
good. I like it
of
so much.
Joan Crawford, who was a star,
Joan.
especially in the 40s and 50s. Um,
1940s, 1950s, motherfuckers.
yes, young ones. Um, but she struggled with mental illness hardcore, and she
Did
wanted
she?
to.
'Cause I think mental illness won. I don't
uh,
think there's a struggle. I think it was just one sided smackdown.
it well, and they didn't. Mental illness back then wasn't like it is today. Um,
It was on steroids back then. Then steroids became illegal.
well,
And stopped doing
and either
steroids.
you would just kind of like go off to sanatorium, be kind of
Sanatorium.
locked away, and to to be who she was at that moment, in Hollywood. She was supposed to be this almost prima donna type character.
Before Madonna. Oh, that's a fucking Ted Lasso joke. Sorry.
And
Damn it. So that's an easy joke to make, Ted Lasso. I'm not impressed with that fucking joke no more.
we're up to like
Sorry. If you watch
15
Ted
now.
Lasso as a prima donna instead of prima donna.
Oh, okay.
Because you said prima donna.
Prima
Like
donna.
you said like poor before Madonna.
Anyway, so
Anyway.
anyway,
Raging
it's all
Bull.
about her life and her life with especially her daughter Christina, who she
Right.
adopted, and had to pull a lot of strings to get because back then also she was a single woman. She had a couple divorces under her belt, and so a lot of places said, "No, we're not going to give you a baby because we don't think you're fit for it." Um,
Baby. Baby Yoda.
and
Oh, wow.
so she
Baby Yoda's through
basically
puberty.
strong-armed her boyfriend into getting her Christina and then, Nicholas, and then actually in real life she had other kids, but, it really focuses on Christina, the oldest, and their tumultuous relationship, and how again, how mental illness played into it. Now, I think most of the younger viewers or the younger listeners would know, possibly through No Wire Hangers. That is the scene
What
that
the fuck is no
kinda
wire
made
hangers?
that was the scene that made this movie a big thing. And
I must have blocked this out. What's the no wire hanger thing?
you don't remember? Okay. So it's actually one of, I would say, the climax of the movie.
I mean, I've been beaten by wire hangers.
And she goes into the bedroom of Christina, and she's wearing this like facial stuff on her face, so her face is all white and gloopy. She has bright red lipstick on,
Mm,
and
yeah,
her hair's
I love
pulled
that.
back, and it looks very,
Pull it
it's
back.
all these beats are very horror beats,
Yeah.
because she
Oh,
looks into the
yeah.
closet and she
Look into it.
finds a wire
Yada,
hanger,
yada. What wire hanger? Yeah.
and
What'd she do to what?
she screams, "No!"
Grandma's
No, she
cookies.
doesn't.
Oh, she screams with cookies? That's kind of
She
bizarre.
doesn't scream that. She screams,
No.
"No wire hangers!" And she goes fucking ape shit. So there's 2 for me. Um, and she beats Christina with the wire hanger. She goes into the bathroom. She's like, "Nothing's clean," and she's like shoving Comet all over, so everything's like gross, and she's beating Christina with it, and then she falls into a puddle, just sobbing onto Christina. And then
Huh.
she leaves and says, "Clean this mess up." And Christina goes, one of my favorite lines, "Jesus Christ." And, it's such a pivotal scene because, again, and my mom throughout a lot of the movie was like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Um, but, again, it shows a strong woman with such a mental illness that was the evil. It's almost like she's possessed, and you can see that in kind of like possession movies too, of like, is this a mental illness? Is this possession? Is this something else? Because a lot of people do think, mental illness, possession is, actually mental
Box.
illness. Yes.
Box.
Yes.
You can't keep calling being a woman a mental illness.
I
People will
can,
stop
and I
listening.
will. I can and I will.
I
Um,
can't. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
yeah,
When you're talking about these scenes and they're like, "Oh, this is the best scene." Have you ever been beaten by a wire hanger? I'm just
I have
asking questions
not,
first. Okay,
thankfully.
I have, and so remember when you're like, I'm not sure if we were taping at this point, but you're talking about like, yeah, I saw this a couple of times. I was like, what's the big difference? What's the big deal? That was my reaction to that scene. Like, yeah, and
Okay, okay.
like I was like, that's what people fucking did.
Well, I think part of it was, you have to imagine too, is how, okay, the wire hanger, how did it get there? Like Christina, the
I don't know. We just
the
had wire hangers in our
7-year-old?
fucking house.
I know, but the reason why she snaps, you know, it wasn't it was because of something, and you see this over and over and over again. Um, and
She's an alcoholic. Is that the reason
no,
why she snaps?
no, it's mental illness. It's mental illness because she'll snap when she had to leave, I think it was MGM. She went and she, axed all of her bushes, all of her roses. She was
Hey,
cutting
hey,
them at,
that
like,
doesn't happen until like the 90s
no, 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 no. Anyway,
when you're
so
waxing your bushes.
that's the whole, um, that's the whole thrum of the movie, and it's a sad movie. It's a really sad movie. It's a scary movie too, because you don't know what's going to happen, and you don't know what she's going to do, and she doesn't even know, you think, in a lot of moments. She just flies off the handle, and she can't control herself. And again, like the younger siblings, in because this was based on a book from Christina Crawford, a lot of the younger siblings say, "Oh no, that didn't happen. This didn't." So it's very highly contested. But for what it is, it's a portrait of a woman who saw some shit and did some shit and needed help that wasn't there.
The portrait of a woman who net worth was about, I don't know, a 14th of the actual movie's gross. I
And in
mean,
the
she
end,
was
she didn't have anything.
she had $2 million in the end. Yeah, Joan Crawford was worth $2 million, and she cut most of her kids out of the fucking will. She cut 2
Yeah,
of them off.
that
Guess which
was
2?
well. Shh, that's
But
the
you're
end. We
saying
don't
it's a
do
horror.
spoilers.
I get it. You're saying it's a horror thing. Well, I guess she dies in the end. But, I
Hey,
mean,
no spoilers.
she actually dies before the movie comes out, so it's not like it's like a spoiler. It's just a
No
historical fact at
spoilers.
this point. Joan
Anyway.
Crawford is actually still alive.
Anyway, it did not get very good reviews. People thought Faye Dunaway was just overacting and this and that. From what I've read,
Mhm.
I don't think so. I think she did a phenomenal job. I feel like the actress, especially the little girl who played Christina, did a phenomenal job. Um, and so I think
Phenomenal. Yeah.
phenomenal. So I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 Cthulhu's. That's
Yeah.
not bad. But you know what? I can beat this shit.
Okay.
You know how I can beat it?
Because you got a great movie.
I have a fucking franchise movie.
I actually
That's
watched
how I can beat this shit.
Jason X the other day for the first time. It
Is
was
that
weird.
Malcolm's brother?
It was weird. He's in space.
I think Jason X is the one that killed Malcolm. Because he always thought the Muslim Brotherhood would do him in. And maybe
And
that's what it
there's
was.
a man with a
Jason X.
machete.
Machete.
Anyway.
I'm kind of weirded out because I'm watching the trailer. It's supposed to be the trailer to Friday the 13th on IMDb. And it's
Uh-huh.
actually a trailer for fucking Halloween.
Ouch.
It's like,
Well, when you've
maybe I
seen
just
one,
let it
you've
running in the
seen them all.
background. I guess so. Like,
They're
what
all
the
the
fuck? That's like
same.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Fucking, why is they don't have a machete?
Jamie Lee
So,
Curtis was totally in Friday the
yeah,
13th. She was,
well, someone,
so
better be in it. But I'm doing Friday the 13th, which, if you remember, had none other than Kevin Bacon.
Yes. I think
Had
in his,
fucking
like,
Kevin Bacon in it.
first starring role or first role or something like that.
And the incomparable Harry Crosby. Harry Crosby, whose character's name is Bill. Oh, that's Crosby, not Cosby. Damn it. He's actually the scariest fucking thing. His name is Harry Cosby, and he plays Bill. Because Bill
Ba-dum-bum.
Cosby's scary back then. Actually, Bill
Yeah.
Cosby's nice back then. He's actually scary now.
He was always scary.
Yeah. But it does kind of launch out Kevin Bacon. We do see all of the fucking horror movies have some sort of like superstars coming out of their franchise and shit like that.
Mhm.
But if you are wondering, geez, I seen the Friday the 13th movies. How the fuck is a Mother's Day movie? Well,
Oh, it's 100% one.
yeah, the first one, that's the spoiler alert of a movie older than most of our fucking listeners. The mom did it.
That's a
Sorry.
spoiler alert, but yes, and she has a beautiful Aran sweater. It's a cable knit sweater. I wanna make it one day.
One day.
Beautiful.
And we're talking about a movie coming out of nowhere in 1990 that probably cost $5 to make and made a franchise.
You said 1990, it was 1980.
My bad. It's been 1980, which cost like $6 then to make, and it made a fucking franchise. If you
Mhm,
don't know Friday the 13th yet, it is the quintessential. If you are doing bad things as a teen, you're going to get punished.
mhm,
Kissing, punished.
mhm,
It kind of sets the whole Final Girl movement.
mhm.
Yeah, I know there wasn't the first person to do Final Girl and stuff like that, but it
Yeah,
does
Halloween,
it
I think,
remarkably
was.
well. Starts solidifying it. I was like, okay, I have no idea, but a group of camp counselors trying to reopen a summer camp called Crystal Lake, which has a grim past, are stalked by a mysterious killer. And that killer's name is, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you.
Scooby Mahoobits.
Think so.
I think so.
This was a scary movie for me. I can't remember if I saw it in a theater or not, but it scared me not because of the killing. The killing's whatever. I didn't think I'd be kind of having sex with teenagers when I was like 6.
I hope not.
Little did I know, but I didn't think I would be. But it's kind of like, oh, whatever. It doesn't like these. It's like, okay, so don't be a dick. This whole movie is kind of like, don't be a dick, and bad things won't happen to you. I'm not saying all the kids deserve to be dying in this one, but yeah, they kind of deserve to die. It was one of the movies where they have a secret, and you don't find out what the secret is until the end.
Mm-hmm.
It's not quite, I know what you did last summer, but it is they were a bit of they deserve that shit. At the end, you kind of I'm not saying you're rooting for the bad guy, but you're not exactly upset when some of these kids die. And the effects are 1,000% CGI. It's so weird.
CGI?
It's all fake blood and like computer graph. No, it's all practical. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, of course.
It's all practical effects. It's all well thought out. It's all splats.
The
There are
kills are
some
pretty
jump
good.
scares. The kills are amazing. The franchise worthy of it. It is another thing that goes on and on and on and on in life. And for what it's worth, I do believe there's, I think there's some bullshit legal issues that are with the hockey mask or not hockey mask. If you use the fucking name Jason Voorhees or not. And at this point, people just like, I don't know, suck it up. It's been fucking 43 years. Move on with your lives. Let the fans have what they want or not. Just make some money together. How about that? Make money together. Make Friday the 13th part 85. Who gives a shit? I think that should be the next one. Part 85. Everyone's a grandparent and they just like push people in wheelchairs. Push them right into the fucking water. No, but the thing that was scary the most, the thing that scared me the most about this movie.
I'm not sure where you were going with that.
And the fucking water. The thing that scared me the most about this movie, the kid drowns.
Yeah.
I can't swim. So that scared me the most. I'm like, fuck. I'm never going to go to a goddamn lake because people drown in this shit. Fuck this movie. Like, I didn't care about anyone dying. It was like drowning. That scares me.
Honestly, Betsy Palmer played such a great character in it, to the point, again, going back to kind of mental illness, of her losing a child and just that driving her to the edge.
The Edge of Glory? I think that is a song.
The edge of murder and then some.
Who wrote that?
The Edge of Murder?
No, she
Betsy
wrote.
Palmer. I want to point out too that what I find always interesting too is that Harry Manfredini, I think Harry Manfredini, that's how you say it. He, since Friday the 13th, the first one, all the way till like now, he's done the music for, which I find pretty kind of cool.
Except that one time, it was Rob Zombie. Oh, that's Halloween.
That's Halloween.
But I do want to make a small shout out.
Mm-hmm.
You said that it was his first movie, Kevin Bacon.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
That would be Animal House.
Oh, okay.
Small little movie. Yeah, it was Animal House. And he's playing a relatively big role in Animal House. Not the biggest role. But then again, how big of a role does he really play in Friday the 13th? When the titular character is A, not in it because there's no title character. But B, he gets upstaged by a mama the entire time.
I mean, she's really cool, though.
This is 4 years before Footloose.
Yeah.
And this is, he did Quicksilver. It's like 6 years before Quicksilver.
And even more before Mystic River. And even more. Anyway, we're just going to... Welcome back to Kevin Bacon.
Oh, hell yeah.
The
He said, she
podcast
said.
where we just talk about Kevin Bacon all
Few
the
Good
time.
Men, The River Wild, Apollo 13,
Amazon
Fall Till
Prime
Night
Video
About You.
series I Love Dick.
I don't know that one. Was it?
Was the title role.
Nice. Everyone loves that. That's why you
Everyone
get the
loves
spitball.
Dick. So,
Yeah. Now, I'm trying not to spoil it, but if you've seen one Friday the
already
13th, you've
did.
seen them all. Well, I know, whatever. But if you've seen one, you've seen them all, you can check this one out or check any random one out. The only thing you have to do is switch the killer to Jason's mom to Jason.
I didn't like the new
All you
ones
do.
though. I didn't like the new reboot. I didn't like
There was a
those.
reboot for this? Oh, with Kane Hodder? I like Kane.
What I forget. I forgot what it was. It was a direct reboot, and I didn't like it because it was like he could. I mean, he couldn't teleport, but with the timing of everything, it was like he had to teleport everywhere. And I'm like,
Right.
oh, so I guess he teleports everywhere now. I didn't
Well,
like it. I don't
I
like
don't
new
like
things.
teleporting
I don't
things.
like new things.
Yeah. Well,
Boo.
that's mine. What'd you
Okay,
give Mommy Dearest? What'd you give Mommy
a
Dearest?
4.
I'll give Friday the 13th a 4.001. No,
Sure.
I'll give it a 4. I'm gonna give a 4.
You know, it's such a great movie just to throw on in the background.
Yeah,
And
there's not a lot
just
of plot. People
no.
have sex, there's tits, they die.
Well, and honestly, I like the main girl because I don't know, she's cute. She's bubbly. She she wants to be an artist.
Yeah, but I do have a problem with this. But the number of Friday the 13th there are, wouldn't you eventually just go like, maybe we shouldn't open this camp up? Like
No.
every year we get fucking killed this place. Like,
No.
new people get killed. Maybe we
No.
should just like,
It's
I don't know,
corporate
build an Arby's here or something.
America. We capitalism. We
Camp
have
Krusty.
we have the area. We're gonna make a lake and we're gonna
All
make
right.
a camp and we're gonna have fun. It's gonna be great.
Speaking of great fun,
Yes.
our next movie, Psycho, the original.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Not the
And
one
camp.
with creepy what's his face? Vince Vaughn. Not that one. Yuck.
Not the Vince Vaughn one. We want
No.
the creepy other what's his face, Anthony Perkins.
I like Anthony Perkins a lot. I like him a lot.
I do too.
And I felt
I
so
do.
bad because after that he could not get a lot of work because everybody would just see, you know, Norman Bates. They didn't see him as an actor. So anyway,
Well, he did have a lot of work after this. He had tons of work.
he
He
had
had
a
Psycho and Psycho 2 and Psycho 3.
mm. mm.
Uh-huh.
Mm. Mm.
Uh-huh.
He does have Oz and Elvis Perkins, his sons. And
Oh my
people might
god.
know Oz
Fucking man.
Perkins because he also does horror movies. But he does the pretentious horror movies like The Black Goat's Daughter and I Am the Pretty Thing That Lives in the
Oh,
House.
Christ's sake, on a stick, we're not talking about the Black Hole's fucking daughter. Fuck all that shit.
I'm just saying that is something that he does too. Um, so anyway, yeah. So, um, so
You're
Psycho.
umming. What?
So
Why you're
psych
umming like
be
this? Why you so umming?
because
Why you umming?
I was looking up IMDb. Um,
So?
okay. So, I also watched this in the theater with my mother.
The original time? I don't think so.
Yeah, I went back in time, whatever. I can do
Uh,
that. So, it was playing in a theater near us, and I love it, so we went, and it was the first time that she had seen that too, I believe, because she doesn't like spooky movies, actually, guys. She doesn't like them, but she went for me. And I really like Psycho for a lot of different reasons. Because I catch something every time that I watch it, because it's Hitchcock.
hmm.
And he has incredible attention to detail. And so every time that I watch it, always find something a little bit new and a little bit more engaging. And I really enjoy Anthony Perkins' character, which is obviously Norman Bates. Um, it, I know that there's a lot of differences between the book and the movie, so honestly, I've only read half of the book, and then I was like, "Ugh, I like the movie so much better," which is weird.
It's
Um,
a tight movie. It's hard to watch the movie and then read the book because
it
it's no
is.
one's gonna beat Anthony Perkins' acting, even in your
Right,
mind characters. Even the character in your mind, you're like, "No, I would have done it somehow worse than Anthony Perkins."
right,
And that's my
exactly.
imagination.
Because in the book, he's kind of more slobby and kind of more like weird and unkempt, and I liked the like boy next door like boy that he was. He was just this, sheltered, and you're like, oh, I wonder what's going on. Oh, he's arguing with his mom a lot. Oh no.
Mhm.
I remember showing it to my little cousin way back in the day when I was a teenager and she was a preteen, and I'm like, this is horror. This is like good horror, and not bad horror, but good horror.
Good
And
horrors.
and I
Like good horrors
remember
for
her
this morning.
just watching the movie and then turning to me and going, "That was really boring." And I'm like,
No.
"No, you don't understand." Um, but it
I'm gonna say, okay, when did you show your preteen cousin this?
back in early 2000s.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
And were they already in horror?
They already had seen The Hills Have Eyes, they already had seen so they were used to fast-paced and not and again, they were preteen, so it wasn't like I think you get to a certain age when you're like, "You know what? I like slow burns. You know what? I like knowing who the character is before anything happens to them." Um,
And
because
and I think that's why the
yeah,
remake of Psycho went the way it did.
exactly. Exactly. You couldn't engage with the characters anymore, you can connect with them. As much as I like Vince Vaughn, and he did do a good job in Freaky, I'll give him that. But
I you wait. I said I like Freaky. You're like, you trash that shit. You're like, Freaky's a piece of shit. What the
I
fuck's
said it was
Jim doing?
fine. I said it was fine. It was
Uh-huh.
fine.
I love looking at it.
And Voodoo loves looking at it.
It was
Whatever
fine.
it is.
It was fine for what it was. It had very old stereotypes that I
You
thought
know what
were
else has old stereotypes? This new book coming out called Surviving Gen
no, 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 no. We're not gonna. Okay, so Psycho. So it's the story of a
Psycho
woman.
Killer. Mm.
She
Is
has
it?
a lover. She
Is this
works.
the story about the woman?
Yeah, this is a story about the woman. She works for the
Huh?
bank. Not a bank, but she works for some kind of like insurance agency or something like that. And somebody
Yeah, I'm
comes.
somebody comes, someone does stuff, but is it really a story of a woman?
Yes.
Is
Wink.
it?
Wink. Wink.
I don't see any winking.
Wink, wink,
It's like
wink.
saying, you know,
Wink, wink,
Passion of the
wink.
Christ is a story about a movie, a story of a woman.
Well, wink, 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 wink. I mean, you could spoil this like old movie if you want, I guess. But that's how it starts out. It's about the woman. It's
Yeah, it
about
starts out that way
yeah. Wink, 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 wink,
for
wink.
like all like 30 minutes,
Oh my god.
maybe
Yes. And
20.
that's
I don't think it
see,
goes into act two with the person.
and that's why it was like such a big deal is because the big name actress they killed off within the first 30 minutes.
Dude, spoilers. What the
S
fuck?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Why you gotta spoil this, man?
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. And anyway, then her
Ay,
sister
ay,
has to
ay.
figure out what had happened to her.
Yeah,
Bad
she did. That's
news,
what happened to her.
she did. That's what happened. But it's fun. There's a lot of twists and turns. There's still jump scares in it that are really good and
Yep.
well played out. The music is incredible, and it was stolen by frickin' the Reanimator, which they went and they
Yeah.
sued for, and you can hear it
You
in
know
the
what also
Reanimator.
do it? It was Huey fucking Lewis. I think he
Yes.
did the original music for it.
And also Sasquatch.
Oh, you fucking just summoned Sasquatch. I
I
swear
did
to
not
God.
summon him.
Right before you said
I'm
it,
gonna leave if he
we
comes.
got a
I'm gonna leave.
fucking phone call.
No, I'm gonna leave. So
We got a phone call.
no,
All
we
right.
don't. Jim.
He says he's Anthony Perkins.
Jim,
I
no.
doubt this.
No, we're not
Anthony
doing
Perkins,
this.
you're on
We're not doing this today. Jim.
I would like to say, when I was doing my movie, I was reflecting upon this. People always thought it was something about this woman, but it's not. It's about me, Anthony Perkins. Why do I sound like this? Spoiler alert.
So why do you sound like that?
I said spoiler alert.
So we've already spoiled every movie today so far.
Just
you might
hang
as well
up.
just tell us why you sound like this.
Just hang up, Jim.
Don't hang up. You do not hang up.
Jim.
I am Anthony Perkins. You know how big I am? I can make or break you guys.
Anthony Perkins has passed, unfortunately. He's passed, so you just
Pass
hang up.
the SATs. I'm going to
Hang up.
next
It's
week.
Bigfoot. It's Bigfoot. Hang up.
I don't think it's
Bigfoot.
I don't think
hang
it's
up.
Bigfoot.
Anyway.
Think this no. If it was Bigfoot, I would know it's Bigfoot.
No, it's
I have
Bigfoot.
my anti-Bigfoot. I got anti-Bigfoot
Jim,
spray.
I have to go to bed. I have work in the morning.
What's work?
Just hang up the damn phone. It's one for me.
Just getting a big lip.
Yeah, I know. Get out of here.
Motherfucker, every time.
Every
fucking time.
Every time.
Those
Jim,
big feet people.
why do you let him? Why do you let him?
Because we get so many callers.
We do get a lot of
so many callers.
So many
I
callers.
had so many callers. It bumped you off last time.
Yeah, it did.
That's how many callers.
I know.
All right. So actually, Huey Lewis in the news called in while you weren't there.
Oh my god.
That's fine.
I heard. I listened to the podcast.
How did you just Huey Lewis was?
I listened to the podcast.
Right, so Anthony Perkins, who was in Black Hole, by the way, also the movie.
Ba-dum-bum.
Eh?
Actually, Psycho 2 was really good too. But anyway, Mothers. So he has this really. So he works for the. Oh my god, why am I blinking? Because it's so late. The inn.
He works for people.
He works for
an inn. He's got the Hello Inn, End of World Inn.
Anyway,
Come on in.
So anyway, it's owned by his mom. He and his mom don't get along. They argue, and she thinks he's whoring around and whatnot because there's pretty girls and stuff like that. So she goes and she kills.
She kills all the pretty girls.
She kills all the pretty girls.
As one does.
Again, I think it's when it came out, it had tremendous amount of publicity. Once you entered, you could not leave. Also,
I dated girls like that.
Also, it has the first of being the first toilet flush on screen, which I guess the censors were very upset about.
The toilet flush on screen.
Yeah,
that's what they're upset about.
On screen, yep. And she didn't even pee pee or poo poo. She was just throwing something away, and she flushed it down the toilet.
Was it a tampon? That's what they're upset about. Don't flush shit down the toilet.
Guys and gals, everybody, don't flush tampons down the toilet, please. It screws up the plumbing. Do not do it. No. Anyway, so and there was also too for the premiere, it was raining out and they handed out umbrellas for people waiting in the rain.
Was it raining men?
It might have been. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. All right, so they have some stuff. It was good. It's Psycho.
It's a classic.
It spawned a franchise and reboots, and it's been our psychology forever. There's shower scenes we still reenact in pop culture. And
shower scenes we reenact. They're not sexy.
Oh, we do.
I know.
We reenact those shower scenes a lot.
But
a lot of movies did.
It's funny how you say that. I do remember there was a parody of a movie once where he went and he stabbed somebody with a paper in the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a parody
Even
of
The
this.
Simpsons did it.
And yeah, everybody
does. There's no CGI. This is basically 1,000% director and actor.
Oh
It's
yeah.
Anthony Perkins and Alfred Hitchcock. That's it.
Well, no. I mean, there's other actors in it.
I name 2
Okay.
without looking at IMDb.
I can't do that.
Exactly.
I can't do
fucking
that.
second. They don't matter. But you know exactly who the fuck's in it with Anthony Perkins. That's
Matter.
all you know is Anthony Perkins.
No.
That's all you need to know.
No.
It's all you need to know. He
No.
carried the fucking movie.
He did carry the movie. I agree. I agree with that. Janet Leigh.
So
Janet Leigh.
people, if they look it up, don't. It's not even.
Shush. No, she's great. Vera Miles.
Mm-hmm.
She's great too. Anyway, so if you're in the mood for a slow burn, thriller and something with a few jump scares but not a lot of them, but more tension based, I would definitely recommend this.
Tension-based.
This is tension. Like tension.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend this for tension-based anything.
Okay.
This is just gems. Watch. If you're not a complete moron, go watch this movie you haven't already.
Well, some
Alfred
people have
Hitchcock's
different
Psycho,
tastes.
1960. If you think this is too slow for you, get off my planet.
Some
Go
people
watch
have
it.
different tastes.
Yeah, well, they can get
And
the
that's
fuck off
fine.
my planet too.
And that's fine. That's fine. I'm just saying.
If people can have different tastes, they can go like, geez, I like Pepsi or Coke. They don't even have given the case there. Like, if you like Pepsi, what the fuck are you mixing into your whiskey? You can't mix Pepsi in the whiskey. It tastes like diabetic piss. It's got to be Coke. And if you like horror, you gotta like Psycho. That's a fucking written rule. It's not like you liking Halloween franchise or some shit. It's fucking Psycho, motherfuckers. You like it or get the fuck off my bus.
This is Brannick. You can like whatever you want to like. I'm just
No,
saying.
fuck off.
I think this is a good one to watch and to appreciate the moment of time that it did bring, because it did bring a lot to the forefront in horror. It did. And it gave people a lot of attention to just what that means and what that can mean for the genre.
And more importantly, it gave a tall dude a job.
Anthony Perkins?
Anthony Perkins like fucking 6'2".
Oh. He's very cute. He's very cute.
He's very handsome.
R.I.P.
I don't know why he just part of the sad part of Anthony Perkins, obviously, besides the way he died, it's he had movies coming out that year.
He had a
dies
pilot.
like at 92 and
He had a pilot for a new show.
He had a pilot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wow.
For a new show. It wasn't great, but it was something different, you know. It was in the horror vein still, but still, yeah, he had moves that he was making when he passed.
Yeah.
And
when he passed.
His wife, I think, died in 9/11 as well.
And he has a pretty horrific fucking
it's pretty bad
history there.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this: Anthony Perkins is the first person to win a horror Emmy as a leading man in horror,
which is amazing.
No, he's not, because no one likes fucking horror, and fuck all those critics too.
Yeah, that's
like Jamie Lee Curtis couldn't win for fucking Halloween. She has to win for something that she's not even good in. What the fuck was that about?
But she did give a shout out to the horror industry.
She fucking did.
She did.
And she knew it was a makeup call.
She did.
Now, what do you give Psycho? What do you give Psycho?
5. Easy.
5?
5.
An easy 5?
Easy
you know what?
5.
We're gonna agree. I give it 5 out of 5 as well. If you haven't checked out Psycho, you should check that shit out. Matter of fact, of all these movies, I think Psycho is the first one you should check out.
But I think
honestly, think Mommie Dearest.
I think you should check out all of them, to be honest. They're all really good mother's films to enjoy for Mother's Day.
Speaking of mother, fine.
Yeah.
F, marry, kill. What do we do? F, marry, kill. Would you fuck, marry, or kill?
Okay.
F, marry, kill. Psycho, Friday the 13th, Part 1.
Fuck Joan Crawford. Kill Psycho, and marry Mrs. Voorhees.
You would.
I would.
Okay.
That sweater.
I would also fuck
God.
Joan Crawford.
She's
I'd also fuck Joan Crawford, but I'm killing fucking Jason because I would marry the shit out of Anthony Perkins.
No, it's his mom. It's his mom. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to split hairs with that one, but
I'm not gonna marry his mom. That's weird.
you were talking about the moms.
I'm not talking about moms. I'm talking about the fucking movies. All right. So
Anyway.
that's our thing. That's our show. What's your plug?
Okay, so my plug in the vein of keeping with the mom theme, I have a charity that is National Diaper Bank Network. And it says that 1 in 3 U.S. families experience diaper need, and they want to change that. And so they're helping people get diapers for the kids that they need. So this helps moms.
I don't know, man. You know what one of those families turned out to be? Donald Trump. Apparently, allegedly.
Think so.
Allegedly, I don't know. I hear as adult fucking diapers, but that's why I hear.
Oh well, no, these are for children.
Allegedly.
These are for babies.
Allegedly.
For little ones, not the big ones.
The wee ones.
The wee ones. Exactly.
Oh shit! So what was that charity again?
So the charity is National Diaper Bank Network, and you can go to National Diaper Bank Network.org.
They should make a bigger fucking name.
I know they should, right?
I think the name of the charity is not quite big enough to type out. It should be the typing test. The lazy brown fox ran over a national fucking diaper charity.
Yes, National Diaper Bank Network.
Guys, with fucking peace and love, as Ringo would be saying, swear to Christ, do some marketing research. Make your fucking names shorter to type out. What the actual fuck? It's a great charity.
60.
If you could
60, dude.
fucking type that shit out, I guess, or some shit. I don't know. But all right. We cut them off before, but someone's got a charity. Bigfoot, what's your charity?
I would like to say that CJane.org, SEEJANE.org is Gina Davis Institute of Gender and Media. I believe you guys are giving a $1 for every time someone says a swear word like fuck shit, son of a bitch, god damn it, fucking shit, son of a bitch. And it is a very, very important charity for women over 50, right to be seen on screen. It's against ageism, it's against anti-misogyny. No, it's not against anti-misogyny, it's anti-misogynistic. It is for LGBTQ. It is a lot of stuff. It's a lot of visibility. So, CJane.org, the Gina Davis Institute of Gender and Media. Check that shit out, motherfuckers. Another $1. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's big.
Right.
And that's actually fucking mine. God damn it. Gina's also doing Girls Lead in STEM, cybersecurity. It's kind of like if you took every cool women leading charity, and LGBTQ, by the way, and you combine that shit into one, you get Gina Davis Institute and Gender and Media.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So there you go. That's my shit. And that's our show. On behalf of myself, Jim Phoenix, and my special guest, Bigfoot.
Yo, motherfuckers.
And see, we got you, Bigfoot.
Oh, damn it. I mean, I'm Tara Reid. Ha, ha, ha.
I knew it was Tara Reid. And our co-host, J.M. Brannick. Our co-host, what the fuck? My co-host, J.M. Brannick. Bid you a happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Mom.
And listening to this, the Lakers lost. Sorry.
Oh, that's sad.
I mean, by the time they hear it, it'll be tomorrow anyway. So if you're a Laker fan, don't listen this far. Shit, I probably said that before.
Yeah, probably.
If you're a Laker fan, why are you listening to this shit instead of watching the fucking game?
I hear a cat.
Uh-huh.